Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. Before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give your girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow your girl on all social medias, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and follow my Snapchat at @thereal_HM. It'll be in the description box below. Y'all, we back on regular schedule. I know your girl been slacking. If you follow me on Twitter, I do want to just say, because I know you probably see my tweets or whatever like that, I do want to say one day, like I said, I will update y'all. But as for now, thank you guys so much for the prayers and the love. Like, I really appreciate it. But I can't sit around, dwell about it and cry about it. I just gotta push through with everything that's going on with me and yeah, get to it. So as y'all see, I am back on regular schedule, y'all. I'm gonna be dropping my Jamaica vlog on Thursday, so make sure y'all tune into that. And I'm gonna have another story time for you guys, like either Saturday or either Saturday or Friday. And I'm coming back with Subby Sundays too. So yeah, 2025, I'm sorry. It's like, y'all know how people was like, okay, start me over in February. It's kind of giving that. But anyway, here we go and we back. So y'all, this story time is about why I have a love-hate relationship with birthday dinners, birthday anything, because people need to get their birthday together, especially at this big age. So let's get into it. This story is a little more on the recent side, not too recent. Y'all know, well, lately I haven't been telling y'all timelines anyway because people been like kind of weird with it. But this one wouldn't matter no way because I did not vlog this and I don't have no pictures up from that date because y'all will see why when I tell y'all. But yeah, but it wasn't last year. It wasn't last year though. So let's get straight into this story. So let's start off by giving a girl a name. So this girl I went to school with, y'all. We went to high school together. We just gonna name her Red. No reason why. She's not red. Her hair is not red. She don't have red toenails. She's just gonna be named Red in this story. So anyway, Red had hit me up and she had invited me to her birthday, y'all. At this point, me and Red have been talking back and forth. We did a few little lunch dates, a few little dinner dates, and we've been talking back and forth. Everything we did was like spaced out. But anyway, we've been talking back and forth. We was getting closer because at one point we was like really close. And then at one point it was like we fell off and yeah, we just talk here and there. So at this point we getting a little bit closer. So when she invited me to her birthday, I'm like, okay, I'll go. Because as adults, I've never spent the birthday with her. When we was teenagers, I have. And I have stories about that because clearly her birthdays just don't go well when I'm around, obviously. So anyway, yeah, last time when she invited me for her birthday when we was adults, it was on some last minute shit. Like, I told her happy birthday and she was like, girl, I'm having a dinner tonight if you want to come. And it was like, girl, fuck you, because what I look like coming to a dinner when you just invited me 6 seconds ago and it's tonight. So yeah, so this time it was different. It was like, okay, we actually been talking, we've been hanging out from time to time, even though it'd be months apart and stuff, but I'll come to your birthday. Like, I'll come. So she said she was having a brunch and I was like, okay, cool, that's cute, that's perfect. The theme was all black and yeah, it was just perfect. That's why I named her Red. I just thought about it because she had red on her birthday. We all wore black and she had on red. I had to think about it because when I was going, like, thinking what to name her earlier when I was thinking about doing this story, I'm like, okay, makes sense. Okay, anyway, she said the colors was all black. You was supposed to wear all black to her birthday. So I'm like, all right, cool, perfect. That's not hard at all. I don't have to go look for nothing because one thing your girl got in her closet is something all black with some heels. So I was good to go. So fast forward to the day, I already had got her a gift. I feel like you can never go wrong, especially when you don't know what to get somebody. You can never go wrong with like a Sephora gift card if they wear makeup. So I just got her a gift card or whatever. So now it's getting time for me to go, y'all. Let's say the brunch started. I don't remember exactly the time, but let's say if the brunch started at like 3 p.m. your girl didn't get there till 5. And here's why. That day, and this is gonna play into that too. So on that day, literally the day before her brunch, my cycle started. It was supposed to start like 2 days later, but it started, or it was supposed to start like 2 days before. It was something, it was off. It was not what it said on the Clue app. So it had started later or before or whatever, but it started the day before. The night before when it started, because my cycle always start late at night for some odd ass reason. At nighttime, I'd be like kind of fine. The next day, that next morning, I was going through it. One thing about me, I have the worst cramps ever. Lately, I've been good though because I've been doing a lot of little remedies. But anyway, I was that girl that was throwing up, couldn't eat, don't go to school because I would go through it. So yeah, this is before I got my remedies together. So I was going through it bad, y'all, like bad, in pain. And I usually don't do nothing especially not on them first few days because I used to be down bad. But I'm like, it's my girl's birthday. I gotta get myself, nurse myself back to health. So I was taking a whole bunch of showers, a whole bunch of baths. I'm like taking pain medicine because I don't want to say like nothing, say it in a weird way in YouTube, be like, girl, what the you was taking? But yeah, I'm getting myself right. So by the time it hit like later, I couldn't be there on time, but I'm gonna be there. I was on my way. So at this point, I got myself cool. I'm floating. I'm literally floating. I'm on the way there and I'm good. Since I'm getting there 2 hours late, obviously, I ended up calling her and I was like, hey girl, mind you, I don't know why I didn't do this before I left home. Before I left home, I should have hit her up like, girl, y'all about to be done in a minute? Because if so, then I might as well not come. But she had something else planned at like throughout, she wanted to do something throughout the whole day. So I was like, either way, I'm good. So I ended up texting her when I got close. I probably was like, probably like 10-15 minutes away, and I texted her and I was like, hey girl, I'm pulling up now. And she was like, okay, you good, like it's still some people coming. So I was like, oh perfect, I'm good. So I ended up parking and I was trying to give me some pictures in the parking lot, but it was too dark. So I was like, all right, it's cool, I'm gonna have somebody take me some pictures when I get up there. Should have continued to try to take my own. So anyway, I get up in the restaurant. It's a cute little restaurant. They in the back area. They put the tables together. It's super cute. And I seen they had a bar area. So automatically, because I'm like, I'm 2 hours late, I already know they've been eating and stuff, I'm gonna go straight to the bar and order me something to eat. So I go to the bar and I order me some food and drink. She's texting me. She's like, girl, where you at? I thought you said you was almost here. All this other stuff. And I'm like, girl, I am here. I'm at the bar. I wanted to order me some food. You already know when you're at the bar, because I was telling them like, can y'all just bring it over there? And it was like, no, you gotta stay here for it. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. They was giving me low-key a hard time. So she ended up coming to the bar and she's like, yeah, she's with us. Can y'all just bring it to the table or whatever? So finally the people was just like, all right, cool, whatever, just go and we'll bring you your food. So I got my drink, my little mimosa, and I walk over to the table. It's deep. I say hi to everybody, like, hello, general hi. She's like, y'all, this is Symone, this is my friend from high school or whatever like that. Some people was like welcoming, some people was just like, you know what it is. And it's crazy because I brought my camera with me because I had intentions on vlogging that day, but it was just like, I always go based off the mood, especially when I'm around people I don't know. Like if the mood is bad, I'm not about to vlog this shit because y'all hoes not gonna be on my channel. So I always just go off of the mood and the vibe of things. And at that point I was just like, I don't know, like, you know, like it's cool. It was this one girl specifically, she was looking at me real weird. We just gonna give her a name, Lena. So when I walk up, she seen the camera and she was like, why you got a camera? Like, you take pictures? Bitch, did you think that I came dressed up to be the photographer? No. So she's like, why do you got a camera? You take pictures? But it was just how she said it. Like, I could see if you asked a question like, oh, do you take photos or something? Like, she said it with a weird look on her face and I was just like, no. So I'm like, no, I vlog, like I do YouTube or whatever. So she was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. She was like, my best friend do YouTube too. So I was like, oh, that's cool, what's her channel? So she was just like, I can't think of it right now, but she do YouTube, like she popping on there. So you probably already know her because I'm pretty sure y'all all know each other. So I'm like, not necessarily like it's a lot of YouTubers, but I'll let us support her. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna get it for you and I'll let you know. So that was that, whatever, boom. So I'm sitting down or whatever, I just sitting down, birthday girl Red, she walking around, she talking to everybody and stuff like that. So finally they came and brought out my food. So they brought me my food, and at this point she was like, oh, you ordered some food? And I was like, yeah. She was like, who tab you on? So I was like, oh, I'm on my own tab, I ordered my food at the bar. So she was like, everybody doing their own thing is like fucking, it's gonna fuck everything up. So I'm like, oh, I had just got here, so I didn't even know y'all was still ordering or if y'all was packing it up, and I'm hungry, so I just ordered my food at the bar. So she was like, oh no, it's cool, I was just saying because like everybody doing their own thing. So I ignored what she's saying and I started digging into my food. So I'm cutting up my French toast, I realized I ain't got my potatoes. I'm like, where's my potatoes? So I flagged the waiter down. At this point, the girl Lena, she's asking for another drink. He was like, okay, what you want? It was bottomless mimosas, but she ended up ordering 4 shots of 1942. 4 shots of 1942. Now you do the math, because y'all know when you go to certain places, they already hike the prices up on certain alcohols. So just imagine how much 4 shots of 1942 is. Okay, just think about that. All right, cool, let's keep going. So anyway, when the guy came back and he taking her order, I said, oh, y'all forgot my potatoes. So I started trying to like dig through my purse for my receipt. He was like, oh, no, you don't even have to. Like, you know what, it's cool, it's cool. So I was like, y'all could just take it off and refund me, like if it's gonna take too long, because I'm already eating my food. He was like, no, it's actually right there, like I'll just go get the plate for you, like don't worry about it, don't worry about it, I'll give you another mimosa. Because I didn't pay when I went to the bar, I didn't pay for bottomless, I just got me one. So he was like, I'll give you another mimosa on the house. So I was like, all right, cool. So he ended up leaving. He bring my potatoes. Everybody mingling, they talking and stuff like that. I'm stuffing my mouth. I'm going in. Like I said, we deep as fuck. It's like 15, 20 motherfucking people at these motherfucking tables. We deep. So already in my head, I am so happy that I came late and that I ordered my food at the bar, because if you see where I'm getting at with this, yeah. So after I'm done eating, I was like, I'm about to go to the bathroom. I get up and I'm about to go to the bathroom. I already told Red, because she came over there to ask me like, you good? Like, everything straight? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, don't worry about me. I'm straight. So I ended up getting up to go to the bathroom, and the girl Lena was like, where you going? So I was like, I'm going to the bathroom. And she was like, okay, because the bill finna come. So when she said that, I just walked off, because I don't know why you're telling me this. I paid at the bar. So I start going to the bathroom or whatever. I'm in there, I'm taking pictures and stuff like that. After I use the bathroom, I'm just taking pictures. I'm in there for a little while, trying to make little videos on Instagram, stuff like that. Next thing you know, somebody came in the bathroom, because I was in there for a while. Somebody came in there and it was like, oh, they looking for you. So I was like, oh, why they looking for me? She was like, they finna sing happy birthday. And she was like, and plus they looking for you because the waiter is there. Like, they getting a bill together. So I'm like, oh, I don't know why they looking for me to get the bill together. At this point, I'm slowly getting annoyed, because what the fuck is going on? So I'm slowly getting irritated. She like, oh yeah. So I'm like, all right, they finna sing happy birthday now. I basically just avoided what she said about that bill. She like, yeah, they finna sing happy birthday now. So I'm like, all right, cool, here I come. I come out, the girl Lena, she's looking at me with the stank look ever. Like, she's just staring like real weird. She's staring real weird. So I end up walking up to the table. We sing happy birthday or whatnot. And at this point, everybody looked stressed out. The happy birthday did not give real happy. It was giving happy birthday to you, because people was irritated as hell. And I could tell why they was irritated, because I seen that long ass receipt sitting right there in Lena's hand. So I could see why. I just already knew what was going on. So I ended up sitting back down, and I'm over here like taking selfies and stuff like that, because their receipt and their problem is not my issue. Lena was like, okay, so we divided the bill by everybody. We just split it evenly. So I look at her and I was like, okay. And she was like, okay, so the amount that everybody's paying is $140. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm just saying, oh, okay, because at this point, why are you telling me? One thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm not about to keep repeating myself to you. I already motherfucking told you, you dumb bitch, that I'm just, let me stop. I already told her that I paid at the bar. So when she said that, I just was like, oh, okay. And I just went back in my phone doing what I was doing. So I'm sitting there, mind you, I'm not too far off from her. So she like, it's getting on my nerves, because now somebody else saying to her like, oh no, I'm not paying $140. I'm paying for what I got. I'm not doing that, da-da-da-da-da. And that's too much. My stuff didn't even come up to nowhere near that. So she's over here mad. She's irritated. She was like, well, we're just eating. Like, it's no problem. Why are we're grown. Everybody's grown. We could split the bill evenly. Like, that's what me and my friends do. I don't see the problem. Like, what's the problem? Da-da-da-da-da. So the one girl that's talking to her, she's like, you know what, it's cool. Like, she called the waiter. She's like, can you take mine off? And the person, she's like, can you take ours off and do it separately? So he was like, I can't do too many separate, but okay, I could do y'all's or whatever. She's like, yeah, take ours off and we'll do it separate. So the girl Lena like, no, if y'all do it separate, it's just gonna mess up the count. Like, everybody already know now they need to pay $140. So if y'all do y'all separate, then the price is gonna go up for everybody else. So the girl was like, no, because I calculated my stuff and it only came up to like $60. I'm not paying $140. So she's like, no, like, it's taxes in there, it's gratuity, it's this, it's that, it's this and that. Like, what's the problem? We all grown. Y'all all want to say y'all boss bitches. Who the hell said that? I'm so confused, because I'm like, maybe they was screaming boss bitch this before I walked in, but like, nobody was at that table just randomly saying, I'm a boss bitch, you're a boss bitch, we're a boss bitch ass. Like, what are you talking about? So she was just mad. She was like, I'm irritated. So Red come over there and she was like, girl, what's wrong? And she was just like, everybody's just trying to do weird stuff. Like, what's wrong with splitting the bill evenly? Like, you didn't tell your friends. Like, you didn't tell me you was gonna have friends around that's just broke and not trying to split the bill evenly. Like, what's the problem? Da 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 da. So the girl was like, it ain't about being broke. I'm not paying for nothing I didn't get. So the girl just going back and forth. And this other girl, she was being such a pick me. She was like, I understand where you're coming from. I don't usually do like split the bills, because I don't go out to big parties, but I don't see the problem with splitting the bill. And the other girl like, well, I do, and I'm not splitting the bill and paying $140 when all my stuff came up to $60. At this point, I'm just sitting there listening to them go back and forth. And honestly, I could see where old girl is coming from, because I don't know, y'all. I'm not about to split the bill with y'all. Like, it's different if I'm with my friends and then like we basically probably all got like the same shit. Maybe it's like a $5 difference in somebody else's, and they be like, oh, we all basically like the same thing. Y'all don't just split it. It's whatever. Like, if y'all people I know, but y'all some random assholes that I might not even like 10 of y'all. It's like 15 of us. I'm not helping you pay for your shit. And then second of all, Lena, you ordered 4 shots of 19 motherfucking 42. You just need help paying your bill. That's what it's giving. Because honestly, if she added up everything, because she was going to pay for them 4 shots, plus the stuff she was getting, she had got stuff before then. She wasn't drinking a bottomless mimosas. She was having different cocktails, a whole bunch of cocktails. She had a damn near a tomahawk steak. You had all this shit. Your bill wasn't probably even finna come up to 140. Yours was probably going to come up to way more. So you're mad because you want people to help you pay your bill and you calling them broke when it's like you're clearly trying to get help. And I know some people have their views on that. Like I said, I just feel like if it's people I don't know, I'll be like, I'm gonna pay my separate. Like, I always be like, okay, I get a separate check. Because I don't even like going to dinner parties, honestly. I'm not even finna hold you. But I do like dinner parties where it be like, everybody can pay and go, because it's always a big confusion. And then most of the time I don't carry cash on me. I always have my card, and I'm not putting my monthly card down and expecting some random asshole to send me some money when I know they ain't. You know, it just be a big confusion. It's like, no. So the girl, she getting mad. She just like, yeah, me and my friends always do it all the time. Or sometimes I'll pay the whole bill in my friendship. Or like my friend will pay the whole bill. It's never an issue. Y'all talking about paying this and it's just 140. It's just 140. So the girl was like, okay, well, y'all gonna have to split it because I already paid. Like, she separately paid with the dude or whatever. So she getting mad. She just irritated. She's just so annoyed, sitting there going back and forth. She's like, okay, well, let me see the receipt. I'm gonna have to recalculate this. Hold on, y'all. Don't get no money. I'm gonna have to recalculate this. But it's other people having side conversations because they're not really feeling it either, because a bitch damn near probably only got a pair of eggs and she probably like, what the hell? And that's another thing too, y'all, not to get off topic again, but I remember I seen something where somebody was like, oh no, it wasn't somebody, it was this girl. She posted on Instagram and she was inviting people to her damn birthday party, and she was like, I don't care if you come and just get a salad and a Sprite, we splitting the bill evenly. And she was like, and if you only get a salad and a Sprite, then you shouldn't come. How are you mad that people are coming to celebrate you? What if this girl's on a diet? What if she just went vegan? And she just like, how are you? It's not that somebody's poor. And even if somebody's pockets is low or whatever, they came to support you. Then y'all hoes be sitting there crying when nobody come to support you because you want to say people got to come and support you with a certain amount of money in their pockets. It's like, I just don't get it. Like, I would never get mad. First of all, when I do stuff, I never do big birthday dinners at all. And then when I did do one, I catered all the food, like, each time. But I don't do big birthday dinners for that exact reason. But like, yeah, I just feel like I'm never, even if I was to do one and somebody came, say we go to a steakhouse and somebody got some chicken tenders, I'm never finna judge you and be like, oh, well, you know, I had got the big steak, she got lamb chops, you're gonna have to pay for everybody. Help it. Like, you know, it's, you never know what people got going on in their life for real for you to be mad about that. Like, I just feel like that's weird. I don't know. Back to the story though, because that girl really had a trip, because it was crazy, because on her birthday, she posted her lonely ass birthday dinner with her and one other person. I said, girl, that's why, because your stupid ass was over there judging people for getting a damn salad. But anyway, back to the story. So, oh girl, she just irritated. She was like, yeah, da 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 da. So the other girl was like, well, why don't you just pay for the whole bill then? Like, cause she basically was saying like, I pay for the whole bill sometime with my friends. She's like, that's with my friends. So she just irritated as hell. She talking to Red. She like, Red, what's going on? Da da da. They not trying to pay they 140 each. Now I'm gonna have to recalculate it. So she started recalculating the bill or whatever like that. And she was like, hold on, wait. I just thought about it. Red, you shouldn't even have to pay nothing. It's your birthday. Look, if that's how you feel, then you pay for Red food. I'm not saying that that's not true or whatever like that, but like, I don't know. I'm just a random ass bitch she invited from high school. All these other people could be random ass people. I'm just kidding. Let me just stop. But anyway, she was like, Red, you should have to pay for her food, so let me add that too. So somebody was like, hold on, wait, so how much more is this bill finna come up to? Because 2 people already got off the bill. Mind you, them 2 getting off the bill is not gonna make it too much of a difference because they took their food off, whatever. But she's like, oh, she gonna include Red food in there or whatever. So it wasn't gonna be that much of a difference, but it was still gonna be like way more than what people probably paid. Like, some people was probably gonna get by because, you know, they probably would have paid more. But yeah, so she just like I'm gonna add red food on there. I'm gonna add red food on there. So Red like, it's cool. Like, no, it's cool. I got my money. Like, I'm gonna pay for my own food. It's my birthday. Like, I'm not tripping or whatever. So she like, no, girl, it's your birthday. You shouldn't have to pay for your stuff on your birthday. If you feel that way, I feel like the person who would make that announcement, you pay for that person. Like, if I go out with somebody and I be like, girl, it's your birthday, I'm not gonna tell everybody, hey guys, we should all pay for her. If I feel like that person shouldn't pay on their birthday, I'm gonna pay for them. Like, I'm not gonna never just tell everybody else to. Anyway, so she was just like, no, I'm gonna just add it in with everybody else. So I'm still just sitting there on my phone. So then she was like, okay, the total amount now is gonna be like 154. So she was like, what's her name? And she talking to Red. Mind you, I know she asking me, y'all, these big eyes could see everywhere. I tell y'all this all the time. So I could see her on the corner of my eye pointing my way, talking about what's her name. This me still on my phone. Still making my videos. She like, what's her name? So Red was like, Symone. And then she was like, Symone. Red called me because I heard her when she said Symone, and the girl said Symone. I didn't look her way because I don't know you. Why are you calling my name? And you already done got on my nerves, low key, and I'm on my cycle. So it's like, stop playing with me. So anyway, she like, so when Red was like, Symone, she tapped me. I was like, yeah, what's up, girl? So she was just like, oh, she's calling you. So she was like, my friend Lena calling you. So Red ended up stepping back. Like, she was leaned over, but she ended up stepping back. So she was like, okay, so the total amount for the bill now is gonna be 154. So I was like, why are you telling me? Because at this point, I'm very, very, very confused, and it's irritating. I said, why are you telling me? So she was like, because we're all going in on the bill. This is how she said it. Really was. Because we're all going in on the bill and everybody need to put their money in so we could get up out of here. I told her, I said, didn't I tell you that I paid at the bar when I got here? My food is not on that bill. So she was like, what did you get? And she started looking at the bill again. She was like, what did you get? She said it again. And I said, I pointed at my plate because I didn't even eat it all. It's still there. Look. So she was like, okay, but they had ended up bringing you some, you had ordered some potatoes. So yeah, if we split it evenly. Bitch, I know motherfucking, what? So I said, what? She was like, you had ordered some potatoes. Because mind you, like I said, they bring the food after. When she ordered her food, that's when I have told the guy. When she ordered her shots with her, that's when I told old dude. And he had came back with my potatoes. So she like, you had ordered potatoes. She was like, okay, well, basically saying like, okay, you pay for your other food at the bar and your mimosa, but you ordered some potatoes. And she's like, and then also you had ordered another mimosa or whatever. So I said, first of all, let me stop you there. Even if I did order another $12 mimosa and some $7 potatoes, bitch, you lost your motherfucking mind. Look, so let me see. Because I'm like, you know what? Symone. I'm not a confrontational person. I'm a very nice person. Very, very nice. But I feel like at one point in life, I was super confrontational. So now I kind of handle things very, very differently. Like, I really be like, I don't take it there because I knew how I was before and that person was just not happy. And I know it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, you better than me. But I feel like if you was a crash out damn near your whole life, if you was a crash out for a big amount of years and you see how that shit got you nowhere and you was just mad and let shit dwell and stress you and irritate you bad, it's like now you kind of turn over from that leaf and you handle things differently. It's just a better, smooth, more thing for me because I used to be a crash out over the stupidest shit. The dumbest stuff would get to me and it would linger and just bother me for so long. And it just was like, that negative energy, look, I'm not going to feed into this. So I handle stuff a little differently unless it just really, to get me out of my character, you really got to take me there because I swear now I just be so like, no. It'd be crazy because my mom even be saying it. She be like, you just so like calm now. And I'm like, yeah, because I just, once you got past that, it's like you just don't want, I'm not letting nobody just have that much control over me for real. So anyway, so I was like, first of all, he forgot. I said, first of all, he forgot my potatoes. So he brung them to me later and he gave me a free mimosa. And even if I did get a second mimosa, how you know I didn't pay for bottomless? So I told her, so I'm like, so yeah, I'm not paying 154 or whatever you saying. Like, I'm like, I'm not on that bill. So she was just like, let me check because let me see. Hold on. She calling the waiter. So she kind of like calling him like, excuse me, can you come up here? Baby, listen. Even if I did order a side of potatoes, I don't give if I ordered a side of lemonade, a side of salt. Ho, I'm not giving you $154 for some potatoes and a lemon and a mimosa. Are you dumb? And y'all, this wasn't even in my broke baby era. This was not in my broke girl era. It's like, I got it, but I'm I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how much money I got in my pocket. I'm never finna let nobody bully me into giving you something that I not know. That's out. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. So anyway, so she just like talking to him. And he's like, yeah, no. She already paid for her food. Like I gave her a free mimosa. It's not even on there. Because he looked, he's like, yeah, no, it's not on there. Her potatoes, mimosa. You don't even see potatoes on that fucking menu, ho. I mean, receipt. So he was like, no, it's not on there. So she was like, okay, so we're gonna have to calculate it again, y'all. Just hold off on the money. Baby, keep on calculating until you get it right. Don't talk to me ever again. So she was like, well, do you want to pay? Because instead of us having to do it over, because I keep telling people different prices and the price just gonna keep going up, and that's just like doing too much for everybody. Do you just want to pay for Red's food? Basically, because you know, like if I pay for Red, if I pay the $154, it wouldn't mess up the rotation. Like, are you dumb, sir? So I said, no, I already bought Red a gift. Because I did bring her a gift. Yeah, I got her a gift card, and it's a gift the Red ever buy me. Look, we ain't even finna go there. Oh, I was gonna be real shady, but you know what? I'm not. But anyway, so I was like, I already bought Red a gift, so no, I don't want to. So she was like, but it's her birthday, and you already not paying for nothing. So at this point, I just went back in my phone because I'm like, you know what? If I feed into this energy, I'm going to have cramps. I even noticed that too. Like when I used to be a crash out, and if I mellow out and don't have no cramps, if I get into it, somebody yell, get mad, I'm going to have bad cramps. And I'm not about to let this girl make me be in pain. No. So I just got back on my phone. Like at this point, I'm just back on my phone. I started watching something that was funny so I could laugh. Because what is wrong with this girl? Because I'm like, she really taking me there. And it was really one of those points where, you start shaking your leg. So I'm like, you know what? So I just got back at my phone. So she was just like, so what's her name again? She asking somebody else. Girl, don't ask me my name. At this point, I'm irritated. So Red ended up coming over there. I guess she could tell because she was never that far away. She was just watching the whole thing. Red, you're a weirdo. No, not to be talking about her. But like, it just was weird because it's like you came over there with me when I was at the bar. You knew I was not on this bill. So instead of you just stepping back and acting like you confused, you don't know what's going on. Why do you think I'm going to just pay extra money just because I think it's a cute Saturday? Are you dumb? So Red ended up coming over there and she was like, what's going on? What's going on? She was like, well, I'm trying to ask your friend since she already not getting in on the bill or whatever, however she got her food, I paid for it. She was like, I'm trying to ask her if she want to pay for your food, and she not trying to do that. So now I'm gonna have to recalculate it again. And everybody already seemed irritated because this one girl was like, you know what, to the waiter, she's like, you know what, just come here, come take my food off. She's like, no, it's already messing up the rotation. Everybody's doing their own thing. But that's too damn bad. You just pay the extra money then, because you don't want Red to pay for no food, so you pay for it. So anyway, so Red was like, oh no, it's cool. Like, I'll just pay for mine. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because this other girl was like, yeah, let her pay for her own food. Let her pay for her own food if she gonna pay for her own food. So that's when I started thinking too, like, yeah, none of these people probably really know her for real like that. But anyway, so she was like, no, because it's her birthday. Like, it's her birthday. So somebody was like, well, girl, I'm about to put my money down and leave because I'm getting irritated. So you better figure it out because I'm about to put $154 down and I'm finna go. And this one girl was like, I'm finna only put $140 down because I'm not doing all of that. And the other girl was like, yeah, can you pay me up separate because I'm not even doing none of that. So she's irritated. She was like, see, we would have already had it together, but it's like your friend didn't want to put no money in, so it's like already irritated. So at this point, I couldn't even help myself no more, y'all. I could not help it. So I turned to her and I said, why the fuck would I put money in if I already paid? So she was like, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying because when my friends, we all put in on the bill, we split it evenly. It's not that deep, But I'm like, okay, well, I'm not about to put extra money in when I already paid for my food. And I'm like, low-key getting that attitude. So another girl, the girl who had first originally took her food off, she was like, yeah, because you doing too much. You over here trying to call people broke, but you don't want to order 4 shots of 1942, and you was ordering this and that, and you got a big steak, so you pay for all your shit and let everybody pay for what they got. And she was like, see, that's why I don't do birthday dinners. That's why I don't do birthday nothing. That's why I don't do birthday anything. Because when it get down to it and people don't have the money and people money is funny. So the girl was like, your money is funny. And I'm like, exactly. Because you over here, because I'm irritated now. I'm not trying to argue with her because I don't know this girl. But she was like, your money is funny. She was like, so I'm like, exactly. I'm like, you want people to pay for what you got. Just have everybody pay for their own shit at this point. So she was just like, you already paid for your food, so no disrespect. This don't have nothing to do with you. Then why the fuck you keep including me? I said, well, then stop including me in the conversation. I told you multiple times that I already paid. Y'all, here I go. That's why I don't like to get irritated because I'm over here talking. I'm like, I already told you multiple times that I already paid at the bar. At this point, she's starting to start talking to somebody else. That's why I don't let people get the best of me because that right there, irritated me even worse. And I'm like, you know what, Symone, if you didn't give her no energy, you wouldn't be mad that she just started ignoring you. And why are you overly explaining? You ain't giving the hoe no money, you know? So it was just irritating anyway, but whatever. So at this point, I was just like, all right, girl. And I had stood up and I was like, girl, well, I'm about to go because, yeah, I'm just finna call it a day. Mind you, it's probably like 6-ish, going on 7 at this point, because like I told y'all, I got there at like 5. So yeah, it's probably like 7 o'clock at this point. So she was like, no, Symone, we going to a hookah lounge later. Remember I told you we was going to a hookah lounge? So I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know. I was like, the vibes is just off. Like, I don't know, the vibes off. So she was like, no, I promise you, it's just like, you know, it's just irritating because like people said one thing when the bill came. Like everybody promised to split evenly, and now, you know, it's just different. But I promise you, like, it's nothing to worry about. It's just a little confusion. So, you know, she probably just mistaked you for somebody else. Is this whole Stevie Wonder? How the fuck she mistake me for somebody else? So I said, oh, okay. So I was like, I don't know, girl. So she's like, no, come, please come. Because mind you, I said we would go do lunch dates, but it would be spaced out. Like, it'd be like, okay, I seen you 3 months ago. You want to hang out again? Okay, it's been 4 months. Like, it was so spaced out like that. So she was like, girl, I ain't seen you in a few months. Like, just come. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So they finally was getting a bill situated, and she asked me if I was to go outside and take pictures with her. And I was like, all right, cool. So we go outside. We start taking pictures and stuff like that. She asked me to take pictures of her. I'm taking bomb pictures of her. I'm getting angles. I'm telling her, oh, girl, turn this way. Suck your stomach in a little bit. Okay, put your shoulders down. You know what? Put your back into it. Poke that ass out. Do this, do that. I'm giving her the best. Mind you, she take pictures. She be posting cute pictures on the gram. Y'all, tell me why. I asked her to take pictures of me. It was like I was asking a 4-year-old to take pictures. It's like she was doing this. I hate a hoe that do that because I feel like it's some hater ass shit. Because I remember I had one friend that was doing that before, and it was so weird. It was like, dang, I was gonna get off subject, but I was gonna say it was on my birthday, and I remember I asked her to take a picture of me and my sister first, and I was gonna ask her to take a picture of me too, but I think she just, I don't know. It was weird. Anyway. So she taking the pictures so bad, like literally, like my feet not in the pictures. Baby, I got these heels on for a reason. I know my toes is not cute, but baby, I still want my shoes in the pictures. They match. So yeah, the pictures was just so bad. I was so annoyed. That kind of irritated me too, but I was like, you know what? When we get to the next spot, I'll just have a rando take pictures of me, or I'll just take pictures of my tripod because I do got it in my car. It's just where I parked at, the lighting was bad. So anyway, I was like, all right, girl, I'm gonna go to my car. So she was like, no, we finna leave. At this point, everybody coming out and stuff like that. So she like, we finna go to the hookah lounge. We finna go to the hookah lounge. So the girl Lena is like, I'm not going. She was like, I'm about to just go home and call it a day, girl. So she was like, all right, girl, I see you later. All right, sis. And she gave her a hug. So she was like, Symone, come, like, don't leave. So I'm like, I'm coming to the hookah lounge. Which one are we going to? So she's like, we're going to one downtown. Mind you, the restaurant we was at, it was in Hollywood. The restaurant we was at was in Hollywood. So she's like, we're going downtown. So she was like, we got a sprinter hopping a sprinter with us. Baby, now why the fuck would I leave my car here? So I was like, girl, I drove here. She was like, I know, it's cool. We could bring you back to your car afterwards. So I said, no, I'm going to drive my car to the hookah lounge. That makes no sense because I'm not about to leave my car here and then it'd be like, oh, we can't take you back to your car, but you know how to Uber there, right? No. So I was like, I'll just meet y'all there. She's like, Symone, no, you not going to come. I already could tell you not going to come. Y'all, part of me was not finna go. But I was just like, you know what? She just kept begging. Even though she took bad pictures of me, I shouldn't have went. But anyway, so she like, I know you're not finna come. I know you're not finna come. So I'm like, I'm gonna come. So she's like, all right, here. This is the one we go to. She like, share your location with me so that I can know for sure you coming. So I was like, girl, I'm about to come right now. She's like, okay, well, follow behind us in the sprinter so I could see you. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go get my car. Like, because I parked literally, it was like the restaurant was right here, but I was like, the parking lot was like down and like you hit a corner. So I was like, all right, I'm about to go get my car real quick. And I was like, I'm gonna pull up right here in the front. So she's like, no, I'm so serious for real, Symone. Like, I'm gonna be calling you back to back to back. Like, make sure you come. So I'm like, all right, I'm coming, girl. So when I started walking out, I heard the girl Lena talking about, you ain't gotta beg nobody. At this point, I'm like, Lena lucky she not coming because I was not finna go. Because I'm like, this hoe is weird. Do we know each other from somewhere? Huh? Did you hear a story time and one of the people was your nigga? I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's just weird. So anyway, I ended up getting in my car or whatever. She called me. She's like, Symone, where you at? Where you at? I'm like, I'm pulling up to the front. She's like, okay, well, I got the sprinter right here waiting for you. Y'all, I'm like, okay, I'm right here. Well, I pull up to the front. I'm like, where the sprinter at? She was like, we right here in the front waiting for you. Y'all, they were not sitting in the front waiting for me. I literally put 2 and 2 together and I had seen a sprinter driving down the street and I assumed. So you don't feel the van moving? Are you laying on the floor and you don't see out the window? So I was like, oh, I think y'all at, like passing the next light or whatever. So she's like, yeah, that's us, that's us. So I was like, girl, which hookah lounge we going to? I'm gonna just meet you there. Cause at this point, she's like, girl, no, follow behind us. I said, which one is it? Cause either you gonna tell me or I'm not gonna come. And I'm like, not trying to be like that, girl, cause I'm not trying to ruin your birthday or whatever, but just let me know. So she told me what hookah lounge we was going to. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I ended up pulling off. I went a whole different way because I don't know which way he was going. So I went a whole different way or whatever, and I got there before them. So I'm just sitting there. I'm changing my shoes out. I'm kind of annoyed. I ended up getting on the phone with Florida. This time we wasn't in a relationship, but we was just, you know, that was still my man. So I'm on the phone with him, and I'm kind of telling him how annoyed I am. So he was basically like, oh, do you want me to come meet you in Hollywood or in downtown? Like, we could go do our own thing. Like, you don't gotta hang out. Like, if you're gonna be outside, like, we could go do something if you want to. So I was like, I'm gonna let you know, because it's gonna real give that, like, we could go do something else. So he's like, all right, well, just let me know, or you could come this way, like, you know, just let me know or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting there. As I'm on the phone, I end up seeing them walking up. I don't know where they came from because I was there before them, but I guess I must have just been talking so much shit on the phone and not paying attention. So next thing you know, she just pulling at my door handle on the passenger side. So I rolled down the window. She's like, open the door, girl, open the door. So I opened the door, and she was like, girl, come on, like, you ready? Y'all had to have just pulled up or something. So I'm like, girl, I'm about to get out the car right now. Like, you know, I was just on the phone. And she was just like, all right, come on, let's go up in the inside. She's like, I'm really sorry about what happened for real. She was like, and Lena said, like, she apologized too. It was just a big misunderstanding. Like, she really thought you was somebody else. Like, she thought you was one of my other friends. So I was like, oh, okay. So she's like, yeah, no, it's not that deep. So then why Lena leaned over? Mind you, I didn't see her because I'm not looking back. I'm talking to her right here. My back windows is tinted. So, well, on the car, I had a different car at that time, but my back windows was tinted, so I'm not even looking back like that. Lena leaned over in. She's like, yeah, girl, no, it's cool. Like, you it's cool. I really thought you was somebody else. Like, my bad about that. I thought this hoe wasn't coming. What is hoe doing here? I'm irritated. I was just like, And it's a bipolar bitch, too, because you know you fucking weird. Not this bitch had a big smile on her face, like, like, what are you smiling so hard for? So I was like, all right, let me get out the car. I got my sandals on, and I ended up hopping out the car. So she was like, oh, did you want more pictures? That's what Red said. Girl, fuck you. So I was like, nah, it's cool, girl. I'm not even tripping. Like, I'll take pictures later. Like, and it's just all black. Like, I'm not really even tripping for the, you know, pictures today. Because at this point, I'm over the whole picture thing. So we go up in the inside, and I go straight to the bathroom. Like, they walk into where we was going to be at, like the little section area, whatever we was going to be at. I went straight to the bathroom, and I'm in there just annoyed. I don't know why at this point I was irritated. I should have just went home. But I don't know. It's just, I should have just left. And now I'm getting back. Let me stop lying, because just the other day, y'all would be mad if y'all knew what the fuck I was doing the other day. Y'all would be mad. Y'all would be like, Symone, why? Anyways, so yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because I feel like God show you signs when you shouldn't be around certain people, or you shouldn't communicate with certain people, because y'all, literally, I never, like, even though I do have a small garage, I never have a problem with pulling into my garage. Why? I scraped my motherfucking car on the garage wall and chipped like a piece in the back. Well, not chipped it like that, it's a little, but still. And that's because I shouldn't have been doing or with or talking to the person that I was talking to. That's why. And no, it wasn't an ex at all. So, yeah. But anyway, you live and you learn. So anyway, I just know I shouldn't have went in there for real, but I'm getting better. Next month, I promise. I'm not gonna do bullshit no more. I ended up going out the bathroom or whatever, and they sitting down and they smoking a hookah. So they was like, okay, Symone, we gonna split the hookah evenly. Like, you know, we're just gonna pay this amount. Y'all, I don't smoke hookah. Like, I literally was smoking just for a picture, and I was just like, at this point, like, cause I knew I was gonna smoke it for a picture, and I don't know why I was correlating things so dumb. I was having like period brain or something, because you know how some people be like, when you're on your cycle, they be telling you like to smoke because it could like help with your cramps or whatever. I don't know why, because that's totally different. This is not tree, so why would I think that would help? So I was like, okay, I'll put in on this, because I do plan on hitting it a little bit, because I'm like, I wanted it to relax me. Maybe that do relax you, I don't know. But I know tree, like, you know, people would be like, here, hit it and you be okay. But that didn't really work for me either, probably because I don't smoke neither. But anyway, so yeah, I ended up was like, okay, we put in. So the girl was like, it's no problem, it's no problem. It's only gonna be like $10 because it's so many of us, but we gonna get more than one hookah. Everybody didn't come though. She's like, we gonna get more than one hookah. But she's smiling and like tapping me like, it's no problem. Like if I was gonna be like, oh, gee willikers, $10, that's how much I could afford. She was really pissing me off because it was like, girl, it wasn't about that I was poor. It was about that I wasn't paying it, poor or not. The fuck? So anyway, so yeah, so the hookah come or whatever, and we just, you know, having a time. We listening to music, they dancing and stuff like that. Y'all, so tell me why these dudes come in, right? It was these dudes, and they was from out of town. They was not from there. They come up in there, and they just like looking at the girls dancing and stuff like that. And one got behind the girl, he dancing with her. So Red, oh my God. One thing about Red that why we low-key stopped being close, she was boy crazy. Like, oh my God, I had a few friends like that, and yeah, it used to just be like, okay, we can never have no girl time because it'll always be like, we gotta be around men, we gotta go do this, we gotta, yeah, no. So she was boy crazy. So when the boys walked up, she went over there, she's like, it's my birthday, it's my birthday, and she started twerking. So the boy that was dancing on the other girl just got behind her and started dancing on her. So he like, okay, y'all cute, y'all cute. So then I'm just sitting there, I got the hookah and I'm taking a video because I'm not paying them no mind. I could care less about these dudes. Like I said, me and Florida not together. That's still my man. And that's the only I see and got eyes for, period. So anyway, I'm smoking the hookah. Y'all, tell me the reason. Tell me why. It's late, so don't mind me not being able to talk right. It's 1 in the morning. So tell me why the dude that was just dancing with the two girls, with Red and the other girl, come slide next to me and was like, what's your name? So I said, what? He was like, what's your name? Mind you, I've already got an attitude. So he's like, you cute, what's your name? So I was like, and I like blew smoke. He said, damn, you gonna blow it in my face like that? And he was like, I'm just trying to get to know you. Got an Instagram? Here. And he put in his phone. You was just on them two girls. Get the fuck away from me, sir. So I was just like, so Red ended up coming over there and she started dancing on him. Like while he dancing, he just started dancing on him, and she took his phone and she started putting her IG in his phone. Good, because I was not putting for my Instagram in that boy's phone. So I'm just like, okay, I ended up standing up and I started recording her dancing. And he was like, don't get my face, don't get my face. Like, don't put my face in there. So I'm just like, the fuck? I wasn't even finna post this no way because Red got like 10 niggas and I'm not finna post this on my page because, yeah, it's probably go with my close friends. Maybe not, because I could care less to post her dancing on some random dude. So I'm just like, when he said that, I just was like, kept recording. I just started getting her or whatever. So now we just talking, and they just really like made their way over there on some bum shit because they start hitting the hookah and stuff like that. They hitting the hookah. They never ordered they own. They over there with us for the longest, and they was so annoying because it was like, it was 5 of them and it was like 7 of us because like I said, a lot of people left. So this is how annoying they was because they was literally bouncing from girl to girl trying to talk to them. Like when I said every 5 of those, each one of those 5 dudes tried to talk to each one of 7 of us, and they just rotated. And it was just so irritating because it was like Red, not Lena, but Red and like 3 other girls, they was really like eating it up. Like it was like, oh, like basically this one mine, like trying to be up on them. These niggas is thirsty as fuck. It came to a point to where, well, we're gonna get there. So let me just stop. We're gonna get there. So anyway, at this point, we've been in the hookah lounge a little bit too long, and they kept saying to get another hookah. Mind you, we had 2 already. They keep talking about getting another one. So the girl was like, so one of the girls was like, get one, like get a hookah for us then. He was like, nah, y'all already got hookahs. Like it's her birthday. Y'all gotta get it for your homegirl. Y'all is some bums. And these are the dudes y'all wanna be around? Oh God. So I'm just like sitting there. So they was like, what y'all finna do? Like what y'all finna do? Y'all trying to come back? Like we got a B&B or whatever. So he's like, y'all can come to our B&B and we could like chill. We got a whole bunch of trees. We got drink. We got this. We got that. We got ping pong tables. We got this, that, and the third. We got volleyball courts. They just saying all type of stuff. So she was like, Red, like, let's go. Like, let's go. Let's do it. Like, I'm down. Like, I want to do it, whatever. So Lena, like, let's do it. Everybody, like, let's go. This is me. I was like, well, girl, I probably just might call it a night. I'm like, I might call it a night. So she like, no, come, just come. And I was like, dang, I might just go home. But y'all, it was like her lucky day. Ding dong. I got a text from Florida and he was like, trying to link, I'm gonna come out there. And at this point, he was like, we could go get dinner or something. I haven't ate. since earlier. So I'm like, ooh, my man's coming. Because if I go home, I'm gonna go home and crash. Like, I'm gonna knock out. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I got some time to spur. Because he coming from where he lived, and that's like an hour away. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I'm like, where we finna go right now? Because mind you, we literally was like about to leave out. So they was like, yeah, we just got our B&B is literally up the street. It's in Hollywood. Like, it's in Hollywood or whatever. So we like, all right, whatever. So y'all, tell me why this motherfucking girl talking about let's get in a Sprinter, like Symone, leave your car here and let's get in a Sprinter. I don't know, why do you think I want to just leave my car so bad? Bitch, I'm gonna go duck off in a minute when my man say he touched down in the city. I'm out of here. So she like, leave your car. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna drive my car. So the boys, they was like, nah, actually, he was like, tell your Sprinter to go. Like, y'all, like, we'll need too many cars at the crib. Like, it ain't even that much parking for real. Like, nah. And he was like, why y'all gonna have a Sprinter just sitting outside? So she was like, well, he just got one more stop with me. He was supposed to take me home. So y'all could take me to my house later. So he like, yeah, we'll get you an Uber or something like that. He was like, but y'all can hop in the car with us. Like, don't do all of that. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to drive my car because I'm not leaving my car here. So the boy like, no, you need to just get in the car with us. Mind you, I got my keys in my hands. He's like, you need to just get in the car with one of us. Like, come on, just hop in the car. Like, don't worry about it. Like, we good. Like, you ain't got to worry about nothing. So I'm like, I'm not leaving my car here because afterwards I'm going home. He's like, y'all all going home. Like, it's cool. I was like, we don't live in the same direction. Like, I'm getting in my car. So he's like, all right, well, one of y'all ride with her. Talking about one of the boys. So the boy's like, oh, I'll ride with her. I was like, you not riding with me. Because what the is y'all on? What is y'all on? So I'm like, nah, you not riding with me or whatever. I was like, I'm good, I'm gonna ride by myself. So Lena was like, I'll ride with you. Like, I'll ride with you, girl. So I was like, all right, come on. Like, Lena was like, I'll ride with you, girl. So I'm just like, it was given like that, but I'm like, she was decent at the hookah lounge, so whatever. So I was like, no, it's cool, you don't have to. She was like, no, I'm gonna ride with you. Like, I really don't want to get in the car with them. Like, I don't like getting in the car with people I don't know for real. Then why are you hopping in my car? So anyway, so we started walking in my car, and he was like, all right, well, follow us. Why these dudes pull off like they in Fast and Furious and just start doing a dash, running lights and doing all crazy stuff? I'm not following behind them doing that. So here go Red calling me like, girl, keep up with us. They almost crashed into somebody. I said, girl, I don't play them type of games. Just send your location and I'll get to where I'll get to you. So we driving or whatever. They hit in so many corners and stuff like that. She would not send her location for nothing in the world. She would not send her location. So Lena telling her like, girl, where are you at now? So she's like, I'm gonna just stay on the phone with you. Okay, we turning on this street. Why? Girl, you're being weird. So finally we end up pulling up to a liquor store. So we get out the car and I'm like, all right, what we finna do? Because at this point I'm irritated as hell. Like, I'm so annoyed. I'm like, what we finna do? So she was like, we finna get a bottle. So I was like, oh, okay, they getting a bottle. So the boy, they just standing outside. They rolling up. They playing music loud as hell in the parking lot. I already don't like that because even though y'all not from here, like, gangs and stuff like that, they don't know, they don't even care. They go based off of where I think you from. And yeah, I'm not finna get hit up, glizzed down because y'all want to be weirdos and parlay in a parking lot playing music like y'all just run this motherfucking city. No, that you can't do that. You can't play music in a fucking parking lot and roll up anywhere, you know. So they doing the most or whatever, and I'm like, all right, girl, what we finna do? Because I'm not about to be sitting in this parking lot. Like, that's out. Like, that's out. So she's like, oh, we got to get a bottle. So he was like, yeah, when y'all get the bottle, we could go. When y'all do it? So he was like, when y'all get the bottle, we could go. So Red was like, oh, well, I'm not drinking no more. So yeah, so Red was like, okay, so yeah, we could put it on a bottle. Like, what bottle you think we should get? So he was all like, get some Hennessy or whatever. And the one boy was like, get some Casamigos, get this. They putting in requests and talking about, and get the big bottle and this, that, and the third. So she's like, all right, well, we could just go in and just get the 2 bottles or whatever. And like, everybody just put in on it. So he was like, yeah, when y'all get the bottle, like, we could head to the crib. I said, girl, I'm not putting in on no bottles. So she was like, why not? Like, we just gonna put it on the bottles. It's cool. She like, they got bottles at the house and they got all this stuff. Like, it's cool. She like, they said they gonna take us out later. Like, you know, like, we good with them. So I was like, nah, I'm not putting in no bottles. She was like, why? I said, because it's your birthday. And I said, and these is some dudes. They already smoked up all your hookah. Why they can't put it in why they can't get no bottle they self? I said, they sound like some bums. That's weird. So she was just like, girl, these niggas got money. She was like, these niggas got money. So I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah, they got money. So Lena was like, no. She was all like, I'm with her for once. Like, I'm with Symone for once. At this point, I'm not putting in on nothing either. Like, I'm about to act just like Symone. That little shady ass comment was really like irritating me. Cause girl, what are you talking about? She was like, I'm with her for once. Like, I'm not putting in on a bottle. So Red was like, so y'all just gonna make me buy the bottle myself? So the other girls was like, girl, come on, let's just get the bottle so we could go. Like, cause we could tell they really got money. They're in rentals. We don't know how they living back wherever they at, for real. Like, and they probably got it with a slider. Like, come on now. So she like, oh, come on, like, let's get the bottle. The other girls, it was like really on some, nah, these really the ones I could tell when we was in the car, da 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 da. So Lena was like, and girl, why you didn't send me your location? So the other boy come over there, he's like, cause I told her ain't no sending no locations when she with me. Like, you ain't finna be on no setup shit with me. Like, nah, she ain't sending no locations. The fuck, y'all are weird. He was like, nah, cause I would really glizzy down trying to play with me. I glizzy down too. I glizzy anybody motherfucking down. You ain't sending no location. I don't even want, you know what? Like, low key, you should just leave your car here talking to me. Who is you talking to? So I was like, Red, you know what? I'm finna go. I was like, Lenny, you gotta hop in the car with one of them, cause I'm finna leave. Like, I'm finna dip. Cause they is weird. I'm not about to go to no Airbnb with them. Like, already I was only gonna be there for like a quick second to kill time, but you know what, at this point I'll just do circles around Hollywood because I'm not, no. So she was like, so I'm over here texting Fleur like, how far are you? Like, at this point I would literally go sit at a bar or sit in a parking lot until he gets there. I do not care. So she like, girl, no, he just saying that, like, you know, people gotta be on their P's and Q's when they out of town. It's for safety reasons, da 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 da. So he started naming like celebrities that got, you know, unalived out of town, like in LA specifically. So I'm just like, so I was like, you a rapper or something like that? Like, you known? He was like, oh, I'm very much known in my city. Oh, I'm known in my city. Ask about me. Ask about me. So this boy is literally getting a whole attitude, and they keep sniffling, and yeah, they was off that and I was not trying to be around that. So I was like, Red, yeah, I'm gonna go. So she's like, girl, no, it's my birthday. Please come with me to the Airbnb. So I said, no, y'all about to buy them a bottle. Y'all have to buy them a bottle. He's talking about he the one in his city. He get money. He do all this other stuff. He ain't trying to have nobody set him up. Set him up for what? To steal the bottle that you bought? Like, I'm confused. So I was like, girl, no, I'm gonna go. So she like, no, like, just stay. So Lena was like, girl, can you come? Because you the only one that's level-headed, and I'm not trying to just be around this by myself. Girl, we is not making an alliance now. No, that's not what we doing. We should have clicked up at brunch, hoe, but you accused me of being poor. Yeah, remember that? So I'm just like, nah, I'm not going over there. I was like, I'm finna meet up with my man. So he was like, you finna bring a nigga over here? No, you ain't bring no nigga to the crib. What is she talking about bringing a nigga to the crib? Yeah, you got the Leo car here. So I'm like, ain't nobody even talking to you, but I'm not about to get into it with him because one, he a man, and two, I don't know him. Like, you know, I'm not never finna be that girl that's finna be like, oh, I'm finna get into it with a nigga. No, because it's be crazy. And I don't really, I mean, he's poor. Obviously, he can't afford hookah or some Hennessy. But, you know, I don't know. He got in that motherfucking rental. So the other boy, mind you, as he the only one really like crashing out. The other ones, they kind of doing weird stuff with their hands and doing like weird hand signals and stuff like that. I don't know what they meant because I really don't know what they was doing for real. It looked like some fucking foolery. So anyway, one boy, he just all up on me like this with his phone. So if you finna leave, just put your number in here. Just put your number in here. So I'm like, girl, I'm finna leave or whatever. I'm like, they doing too much. And I was like, ain't nobody having nobody pull up over here. I said, I'm going somewhere else. Like, ain't nobody trying to pull up to where y'all at. I'm not even finna be there. Like, you ain't gotta worry about me. He's like, yeah, nah, cause I promise you, like, we got big glizzies. The glizzy's so big, you couldn't even see it. It's bigger than a motherfucking house. Glizzy's so motherfucking big. He just going in about these glizzies. They got big glizzies, small glizzies, tall glizzies, short glizzies. You would think that's a motherfucking hot dog factory over there. So he just talking all this shit. Here go this other boy. Yeah, you might as well just put your number up in here. Just, hold on. Put it up in here. The nigga did this. He hit me in the chest with the phone. I did like that. I flicked his phone, y'all, and it fell on the ground. He was like, yeah, nah, she got to get up from over here. She doing too much. I'm doing too much. You hit me in the chest. You hit me in the chest with your phone. First of all, I'm having a full argument conversation over here, and you're sitting here just keep on talking about put your number in the phone. Leave me alone. That should be annoying as hell. I hate when people can't read the motherfucking room, ho. Stop talking to me. Why do you keep trying to act like I'm gonna stop and be like, okay, hold on, y'all, freeze this conversation. Let me put my number in this boy phone. Boy, what? He's like, yeah, you doing too much. You didn't have to throw my phone. He's like, my shit crack. You gonna have to pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it just as well. I'm gonna pay for this imaginary bottle that y'all ain't finna get out this stuff because ain't nobody went up in there to get it. So I was all like, girl, yeah, I'm finna go. Like, it's too much going on. It's too much. So he was like, bye. Like, bye. She could go. Like, she could go. I am. and I will. So I was like, girl, yeah, you got too much going on for me. Like, I'm gonna go. So she like, Symone, come here. So she ended up coming and putting her arm around me. She was like, girl, no, for real. Like, they really got money. Like, I seen it when I was in the car. I said, then why they got you over here paying for a bottle? She was like, I don't know, but they got money. Like, I know they got money. She was like, and for sure, we could make some good money tonight. Doing what? So I was like, girl, I don't know what you on, but I'm not on that. I'm finna go meet up with my mans. And she was just like, girl, no, like, they got money, like, for real. Like, we go to the B&B and, like, you know, like, we could end up probably coming up on something, or, like, we could make some good money tonight. Mind you, she boy crazy. I wouldn't say she a 3 or 4 because she not, but I feel like for the right price, she gonna do whatever she gotta do. And look, it's no judgment to whoever do that, but do that on your own timing. I never said, hey, do you think these guys would give us money because I couldn't afford to put in on brunch earlier? I don't know. I'm a no judgment type of person, but like I said, I hate when people be on that type of timing and they don't like advise you so you can know, like, oh no, girl, that's you, that's not me, you good, all right, peace out. So she's like, they got money for real, like, they really got money, like, I seen it. So I was like, all right, well, that's cool, but I'm gonna go. So Lena was like, Symone, no, you gotta stay, like, you gotta stay, you can't leave me with them because I know I'm gonna end up fighting one of them, like, I'm gonna get into it with one of them. I don't know you. So I was like, girl, just earlier you didn't even like me. I know I probably really was coming off like a bitch. And he was like, just earlier you didn't even like me. At this point, the other, like, 2 of the other girls twerking in the parking lot, 2 dudes dancing behind them. And I'm like, you didn't like me. So she was like, girl, no, I really thought you was somebody else. Like, for real, Red, tell her I thought she was somebody else. She like, she did. She thought you was somebody else. Like, you want to know who she thought you was? And she gonna say this one girl that she be hanging out with, we look nothing alike. The girl wasn't even there. So I'm like, girl, I don't really care. I was like, I'm just not gonna go. So the other boy was like, yeah, she got bad energy. She arguing with us. She arguing with y'all. I'm not even arguing. Literally, I'm not arguing. So I'm like, they is weird. Like, everybody just weird. So he was like, yeah, she could go. Like, she could go. She ain't finna bring the invite to the Airbnb. She ain't finna bring the invite to the B&B. And she talking about she finna have somebody pull up. Like, nah, like, you ain't finna have no dude pull up. Like, nah, he trying to get some money. He trying to make some money. Because I do need some runners out here. If he trying to make some money, he could pull up. But other than that, like, nah, because we got big glizzies, little glizzies, small glizzies. Here he go naming them glizzies again. So I'm like, girl, look. And then the other boy like this, man, you lucky my shit didn't crack. You lucky my shit didn't crack. Man, here. Now he going up to Red talking about, here, put your number in my phone. It's just so much going on, y'all. It was just like a lot. Twerking. This man, this, and then the other dude, man, when they finna get the bottle? Come on, like, when they finna get the bottle? I'm not finna be right here. Too much going on. So I was like, girl, this just seemed like a lot of bum behavior. I'm finna go. So he like, who a bum? Who a bum? Why do you keep talking to me, sir? Like, I don't understand. It was the one boy who just kept on. He just would not stop. I don't understand. So I just looked, I didn't say nothing to him. I'm like, girl's just like, oh no. Other boy was like, nah, we do need to get from over here. So tell them to get the bottle so we could dip. And then here go the other boy. And now he trying to get Red's number. It just was too much going on, y'all. But long story short, literally after a lot of chaotic going on, because it was just too much stuff, it was making my brain hurt. I was getting overstimulated because it's just a lot of stuff going on, too much noise. Then I'm paranoid. I'm looking at cars that go by because we just chill in the park. Because we just chill in the parking lot. So I don't know who, like, oh, who them's right there, who finna pull up on us. And glizzy is down. This nigga claim he got glizzies, but I don't see one. He was really rolling that tree for so long. I don't understand. It just was a lot going on. Like, it was too much going on. I was like, girl, I'm finna go. So Red's like, girl, no. So I'm in my car, right? I turned my car on. And she's like, roll the window down. So I rolled the window down. She hanging on the inside of the car. Like, girl, no, don't leave. I'm like, Red, move for real. I'm finna go. She's like, don't go for real. Come with us. Like, you really finna just let me go with some dudes I don't know? I said, you got people with you. The fuck? And nobody's forcing you to go with them. So I was like, well, if you want to ride home, I was hoping she didn't say yeah. I'm like, if you want to ride home, I could give you a ride home. I was like, but no, like, I'm not going up over there. It's too much going on. So she like, girl, no, don't go. Like, don't go. So I was like, girl, move. I'm finna bag up. So y'all, at this point, I took my car off the brake and I started bagging up a little bit. Like, you know, just like a little, like, girl, move off my car. Y'all, why she start pulling my review mirror? That's the one on the outside, right? Yeah, she started pulling the mirror. So I said, girl, stop. Why she pushed it in? And she's like, you can't leave now. You can't see. I put my hand out the window, popped it out, and I reversed so hard, I almost hit old boy. But mind you, I wasn't even that close to him. This is gonna jump back, talking about, no, she didn't get from over here. She didn't get from over here. You do not run this parking lot. So I ended up leaving, y'all. I left. I fucking left. And I met up with my man, and he made me feel a whole lot better because them hoes was getting on my motherfucking nerves and them niggas. So y'all, tell me why. Let me get y'all an update, because I ended up hitting Red up the next day. And I was like, what happened? Like, how was y'all night or whatever? So Red said they went to the B&B. First of all, they eventually bought that bottle because them dudes was not leaving that store until they bought one. They went to the B&B. First of all, they said they had a house in Hollywood, like in the hills. They was nowhere not in a hill. Not in a hill, not close to a hill, not near a motherfucking hill. They was literally nowhere like that. She was like that, but it's crazy because but she was like, but they did have money though. They did have money though. She was like, and yeah, he was finna, she was like, we ended up going to the strip club and da-da-da-da-da, all this other stuff like that. And I was like, okay, how much money they threw? She was all like, oh, they didn't have no change. She was like, so me and my homegirls, we had threw this amount. She was like, her and her homegirls threw like $300 or whatever. She was like, they didn't have no change. She was like, but when we got back to the house, he was telling me like, you know, you trying to make some money, like you trying to do this, because he be saying he be back and forth out in town. She was like, so I'm gonna get some money with him for sure. He said he gonna fly me out, da-da-da-da. He made you pay for hookah on your birthday. Well, he didn't even make you. He just literally seen you, came in and said, oh, I'm gonna get on this hookah. Got your hookah, made you buy a bottle. Then he take you to the strip club and he ain't got change. If you ain't got change, throw them hundreds, big bank. Throw them hundreds, big bank. If you ain't got change, throw them motherfucking hundreds. Because what is you doing? So you mean to tell me you ain't had change, so you made these hoes go get $300 in ones to throw at this club? Between all of y'all, 11 people. Between 11 people, y'all threw $300. Because it's 5 of them, it was 7 of us, but I left, so it's 6. So 11 people went to the club and threw $300. And you mean to tell me none of y'all had a motherfucking dollar to throw? None of y'all niggas had a dollar to throw. Y'all didn't have a dollar to buy some liquor. Y'all didn't have shit. I highly doubt they even had a glizzy house at this point. I was just like, girl, she's like, it was fun. You should have stayed for real though, because watch, we finna be getting money with them niggas for real, because they be back and forth. Them niggas is out here on a free vacation. They probably finna go be on the motherfucking Maury show or something, because ain't no way, I can't believe that they even was able to pay for a fucking plane ticket. Them motherfuckers won a plane ticket on some type of other, I promise you they didn't pay for that. Like they probably got flued out for the Maury show or something. Judge Mathis show something, because ain't no way these dudes have money to do anything. They were broke. They were poor, like Lena tried to call me. But that's it for this story, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Your girl is back, even through all the BS. But I want to do again say thank you so much for everybody and the prayers and loves, because y'all really just helped me really say, you know what, Symone, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Smile through your pain and get through it. And I love you guys so much. And like I said, when the time is right and mentally I am in a position to talk about it, I will most definitely update y'all. But until then, just let me get through a few things. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.